Now Kusanagi is starting his magic measurement. While Kusanagi is in the stone measurement, he is hesitating if he is gonna use all of his power, because in the last assessments he destroy the stone measurement, so he say that he need to be careful. Now Kusanagi place his hand to the stone measurement, and use his magic power to the stone measurement. While stone is measuring his power, Kusanagi suddenly become tired, and exhausted, and the teacher worrying about him and say if Kusanagi is okay, and say that they managed to get the results of Kusanagi magic power, while all of them saying that Kusanagi Minato attribute is none, and about his magic power is 100, and say that Kusanagi is the lowest in their class, having no attribute is quite rare, and it also means that Kusanagi is useless. Now the two students of S class is disappointed, and the guy said that rumors of him defeating the gang of Tadano by himself is not true, while Ruka said that they must go now, and forgetting it, and they business there was done, while all of his classmate is laughing to him, and saying that Kusanagi is getting tired by that assessment, and that is, because of his magic power is so low, so that's why become tired, but his teacher is comforting him, and saying to Kusanagi that do not think too much, and saying that how much low or higher your magic power is, it doesn't mean that you are weak, just believe to yourself, while Mizuha thinking that there was something wrong, because Kusanagi can definitely had the ability to kill and defeat a demon soldier, and she think that can use dual attributes, so she did not believing on what the results shown, she sure that Kusanagi used some trick, like adjusting his amount of magic power, while Kusanagi, thinking that the result is perfect, that he used precise magic manipulation, but there was a price doing it, so that why he became tired. Now in the main hall they walking together by Mizuha, and Kusanagi say to Mizuha if Mizuha are in assessment room as well, while Mizuha said that she is so curious, but his sister appeared and shouted to the two of them that they need to stop, because of that they stopped, and Kusanagi asked, who is he, and Ruka said that she is the eldest daughter of Mizuha family, and his name is Mizuha Ruka, and introduce his friend, that the guy name is Katsuragi Ryuji, and the both them are third year, and Kusanagi asked if they need something, Ruka said to Kusanagi that she had no business to him, and she walked through to approach Mizuha, while Mizuha feels scared. And his sister said that even Mizuha are not even match against to the Tadano gang, and she said that she heard that his sister was saved by a guy that amount of magic power is merely 100, and she is confirming it to Mizuha if that the rumors is true, and Mizuha say it is true, and she told Mizuha that he had to quit to the academy. But Mizuha said that, why would she stop, and his sister said that she cannot win against him at least once, while Mizuha seemed to be afraid, and his sister said that even in academics, sports or even magic craft, that she cannot beat him, and no matter what Mizuha do, she always lost to him, and he said that being a mage is not suitable for Mizuha, and she said that the only one is enough, but Mizuha is trying to speak, but her sister said, all she needs is to listen to him, and she said to Mizuha that she must quit studying at this academy, and just enroll in normal school, and when she heard what his sister said to him, she was scared and cry, and her sister said if she understood if she said, and when Mizuha was about to say her answer, Kusanagi suddenly spoke and she told Ruka that she was arrogant, and Ruka said what did you say, and Kusanagi said that she talks nonsense and doesn't listen to other people's opinions, so he said that Ruka is so arrogant, but Ruka said that this conversation is for the family discussion, and the outsider shouldn't meddle to their peers. But Kusanagi said that is not called conversation, but it's like ordering his sister around to him. Then Ruka got angry when Kusanagi told her and she said that Kusanagi is a bastard, but Kusanagi said that ordering others out of their own way of living is something and even the family member is not allowed to do that, and Kusanagi said that this is just like forcing someone to give up on their dreams, but Ruka said that her sister does not have the ability to be a mage, and say that Mizuha is never win against him. Now Mizuha is sad, and think of what her sister said it was right, and she said that she has no talent, and she is the only one saying that she is a genius, and she said that the truth was she is always losing in his sister, and one Mizuha never win against his sister, but Kusanagi says that Mizuha has won, while Mizuha is ashamed to himself that Kusanagi is trying to protect him to his sister, and Ruka says that Mizuha is never win against him, and she said that is impossible, but Kusanagi saying that Mizuha cannot win against him and it is impossible right now, but Kusanagi said that only a 2 weeks, Mizuha can win against him, and Kusanagi suggests to have a 2-on-2 magic duel, while Ruka thinking if she will agree to Kusanagi's suggestion, and Ruka said that after Kusanagi spouting nonsense earlier, and said that Kusanagi is planning to run away to him, and she says that she agrees, while Kusanagi asked Mizuha if she wants to participate in the duel, and Mizuha said that she wants to participate too. Now Kusanagi says that the duel has been decided, and if they win Ruka won't say that thing anymore, and Ruka said that if they win Mizuha will leave the school, and now they both are leaving, and while they are leaving Ruka said that she would be prepared, and to face the reality, now the two of them is on the rooftop of the school, and Mizuha asking a help on Kusanagi, that he need his aid to teach him to learn more about magic, while Kusanagi is wondering, that way he suddenly get called up to the rooftop, and said to Mizuha that he is a lowly mage that have 100 amount of magic power, and ask Mizuha if she truly want to be taught by someone like him, while Mizuha said that she know that Kusanagi is hiding his real power, and she said that Kusanagi is stronger than him, and she say that Kusanagi know a way to become stronger, that's why Kusanagi said to his sister that she can win against to his sister, while Kusanagi thinking why he provoke his sister and suggest a duel, because Kusanagi think that those kind of person are the type of who desperate that want to control everything, but Mizuha is begging to him, and to teach him, and Kusanagi said that he is willing to teach him, but Kusanagi say that she must follow everything he say, and cannot back out in midway. Now Mizuha is seemed so happy and excited, while Kusanagi is happy too, and said, that there is no way that he can decline Mizuha if she begs like that to him, and he said that he need to prepare for the duel, and Kusanagi said teaching Mizuha is not bad, now he said to Mizuha, they training must start tomorrow. And said that he do not know where a place that they will practicing, while Mizuha said to Kusanagi if he want to come to his place, now Kusanagi is in the house of Mizuha in the training ground, and said to Mizuha that his house is big, while Mizuha said that is because of his father he is a noble mage that's why they are rich, have a big estate, and is thinking that this is her first time to invite a boy over to his house, and wondering if Kusanagi thinking something strange that's why he accept his invitation to come to his house, while Kusanagi thinking, and he know what Mizuha is thinking, but he said that he had no intention, and now he said that they getting started, and calling Mizuha, while face is blushing, and said that why Kusanagi calling him with his given name, but Kusanagi said that his sister is also Mizuha, and Kusanagi said that the people won't know who is he addressing if called that name, and said to Mizuha that if she do not like it, he call Mizuha in a different name, while Mizuha said that she okay with that. Now Kusanagi said that they practice now, but Kusanagi asked Mizuha, first before they to begin, that what exactly is the magic is, and Mizuha said that the question of Kusanagi is easy to answer, and said that it is all about the energy inside the body that is needed to perform magic, and Kusanagi asked so many questions to Mizuha about magic, while Mizuha answer all of it, but Kusanagi said to Mizuha that his answer is all incorrect, while Mizuha could not believe that his answers is all wrong, while Kusanagi is wondering that the current magician in this timeline is so foolish. Now Kusanagi explaining all about what true magic means is, while Mizuha say is it is all lie, but Kusanagi said that it doesn't matter if Mizuha cannot believe it, he's simply teaching Mizuha all about the things that she didn't know. Now Kusanagi trying to insert a magic power into Mizuha body, and he said to Mizuha that if she feel the magic, she must inform him, and say if she cannot feel any magic power which mean that Mizuha won't get stronger. Now Kusanagi use his magic into Mizuha body, now Mizuha feel that his back is so hot, that she feels something that could not understand, and Kusanagi said to him that is what called magic perception, now Mizuha understand it now, and Kusanagi said that she must remember how it feel, and said that if Mizuha can feel it, then she can also detect it, and then Mizuha will be able to find the magic power in the nature, and he said to Mizuha that things his first lesson for now, and Mizuha said that she can do it, and she can master it in no time, while Kusanagi thinking that Mizuha could only sense magic after he poured it into his body, and said that Mizuha do not have the talent to become a mage. After that 1 week later, in the training ground of Mizuha, now Mizuha is so frustrated, and said that she cannot do it at all, while Kusanagi is feel disappointed, and said that it has been a week and Mizuha has practicing diligently, but he said that Mizuha have a slow understanding, and said to Mizuha that he will pouring his magic again into his body. Now Kusanagi use his magic again, and finally Mizuha succeed, and she feels so happy that she can feeling it and seeing it. Now Mizuha want to see Kusanagi magic power is, and look to Kusanagi, and she finally see the magic power of Kusanagi. Now Kusanagi teach Mizuha to use magic. He said that now Mizuha managed to learn the magic perception. Now it's time for Mizuha to adjust the amount of magic power that he have, and Kusanagi is explaining the magic crafting to him, that when she want use his magic power she must use it to its limit, and Kusanagi said that if she use his magic power to its limit, then it will increase power after its recovery, and he say that he teaching is different on what basic teaching of the academy have, said to Mizuha that it's okay even if she don't believe on what Kusanagi said, while Mizuha said that she won't doubt Kusanagi anymore. Now Kusanagi said to him that they will move into the next stage of their training, and he say that it is battle practice, while Mizuha also want it too, cause she want see Kusanagi power. Now the two of them is started they fight, and Mizuha use first level of aqua sorcery, but Kusanagi block it, while Mizuha is so surprised he can't believe that Kusanagi block his attack, and Kusanagi said to him that if she cannot even destroy his magic barrier, she cannot win to his sister. Now Mizuha use ice bullets, while Mizuha is attacking, Kusanagi giving him a instruction on how to use magic. Now Mizuha can't believe that she lost to Kusanagi, while Kusanagi give Mizuha a towel, and said to him that she using too much magic power, in an inefficient way, and said that if she can adjust his magic power, she no longer need any incantation. Now he give Mizuha an example to use magic without any incantation, and said that it is possible to perform magic craft even without incantation as long Mizuha adjust his magic power, while Mizuha understand that using magic power don't need any chanting, and Kusanagi said that it is true, and said to Mizuha that she must learn how to shorten his incarnation magic. Once she able to that, she can be advantageous in any battle. Now Kusanagi said that they will start right away, but Mizuha was shocked when Kusanagi said that they would start training right away, and Kusanagi said whether you like it or not, he said that it depends on practice, like she protecting his life, while Mizuha faced, is like she is gonna cry, and now they are done on practicing, and Kusanagi said to Mizuha that, if she's still okay, and said that she get used to it because they doing it every day, and after that he went to Harajuku, to eliminate monster, and he said that the number of monsters didn't even decrease even though the time passed, and he wondered what was going on. And he felt that a monster was attacking, so he quickly went there to rescue the girl, and when he killed the monster, he asked the girl if she was okay, but the girl suddenly taking a picture on her, so just fly away and left, and while he was flying he thought that the girl didn't say thank you, and suddenly taking a picture on her, and Kusanagi said that what is happening to the people nowadays, and he said that next time, he will wear a face mask, and after that night, the next day he was teaching Mizuha, and they had just finished practicing, and he thought that their duel was near, and he thought that Mizuha was improving, but he was still lacking in all fields compared to Ruka, and this things continue Mizuha cannot win against to his sister, and he said to Mizuha that it's okay to give up, while Mizuha said that she always comparing to his sister, and she cannot bear that, and she always forcing to give up to everything, but he said that magic craft is his thing that she cannot refuse to give up, but Kusanagi said that she cannot like that, and Mizuha said to Kusanagi to be stricter, while the respond of Kusanagi that he won't holding back, while Mizuha is happy and motivated. Now Kusanagi teaching Mizuha to become stronger, so that she can defeat his sister. Now they are done, Kusanagi carrying Mizuha because of exhausted and harsh training. Now Mizuha passed the training session of Kusanagi. Kusanagi said to him that she worked hard, and now the day of they duel, now they are on school. Many reporters appeared and asking a question to Mizuha if she have conflict to his sister, and they asking about they duel, and so many question to her, and after that, the duel will be held on the big stage and Kusanagi cannot believe that what they fought is like an event, and now Mizuha have been called to go up to the stage but Mizuha seems nervous, that's why Kusanagi said to Mizuha that she must do her best in the battle. And because of that his nervousness was gone, and he smiled, and now she became confident while going into the stage, and now she is facing his sister, and his sister said that he didn't run, and she said that she cannot beat him, but Mizuha says that she will win with her sister, and while her sister says that Mizuha has improved in just 2 weeks but Mizuha is thinking the gap between her and her sister has grown and it is strong, but she will do everything to win, and now the magic duel began, and when the fight started Mizuha immediately attacked first, and while the two of them were fighting Kusanagi is thinking Mizuha because he said that Mizuha was nervous and anxious, and forget her training. Now the two of them are exchanging attacks, and when Mizuha was hit by her sister's attack she realized that she got stronger because she countered the attack of her sister, and her sister said that in only 2 weeks Mizuha seemed to be stronger, and then Mizuha was happy because her sister praised her, but her sister said why do you seem happy, and she said she was not praising her and said that she had not yet given his full power. And then he increased his magic level and attacked Mizuha but Mizuha dodged it, but in the next attack he didn't dodge it, and she hit him and he fell out on the stage, while Kusanagi looked on just how Ruka defeated Mizuha, and he thought that Mizuha would have hoped to win with speed but Ruka was really strong, and Ruka said to Kusanagi that he is a cruel guy that she won't even help Mizuha, and said that he protecting him before, but Kusanagi says that Mizuha don't need for help, because Mizuha fight isn't over yet, while Mizuha stands up, and her sister is shocked because she says that she use level 2 magic, and Mizuha says no she will defeat him, and she said that the magic craft is the only one that she have, and she used his magic, and now they are exchanging their attacks, and because of this Mizuha ran out of magic and fell down, and Ruka his older sister won the magic duel, and because of that Mizuha was discouraged, but Kusanagi was comforting him, and then Ruka told Kusanagi that Mizuha had no talent, and he knew that Kusanagi know it, that Mizuha has no talent in magic. And Kusanagi said that Mizuha does not have talent and that she is clumsy, inefficient and become even weaker in the real battle, and while Kusanagi was saying that, Mizuha cried, but Kusanagi say that he is a hard worker girl and has a will of determination to become stronger magician, and she training every day like an idiot kid, and even though he said that Mizuha had lost to Ruka, Kusanagi said that he loves hardworking people like Mizuha, because of that Mizuha cried, and Kusanagi said that Mizuha is her disciple and if he finds out that someone is speaking bad to his disciple he is displeasing it, and Ruka said that Kusanagi is so arrogant even though he only has 100 amount of magic power, while Kusanagi said that the guy that has 100 amount of magic power will defeat him.